What's going on, everybody? Leo from Elder Dragons Comics Collectibles coming back at you with a video for my pickups for the week of March 25th. Nothing too crazy, got a couple books for you, but let's get into it. My first pick, though, Brutal Dark. The Pale Brutal Dark issue 2. Now, I love Detective Comics, and this is basically Detective Comics meets Indiana Jones. Well, basically, not Detective Comics like Batman and whatnot, but Detective Comics is in, it's a detective on a case, and it gives you like the Indiana Jones vibe. I did not get the second issue. I have that one coming on from eBay. It should be here on Monday, so I look forward to reading that one too. But yeah, Brutal Dark, awesome book. My second pick of the week, I just read the first issue last week. It was a great issue, and I look forward to reading this one. From what I've seen so far, this one's kind of a slow issue. I'm hoping it picks up, but I always give it like 4 or 5 issues before I decide to drop it. So after this one, if 4 issues later it doesn't pick up, I'm dropping it. Now, one of the funnest books of the week that I hope you guys pick up is right here. Right here. Superman, Reign of the Superboys. You got Superboy Prime right here, and I heard at the end, it's literally like he gets a job at a comic book shop. So yeah, go pick this up if you haven't already. It's Superman. It's a fun read. Nothing too crazy. For my absolute pickup of the week, Absolute Wonder Woman. I'm picking up all the first prints of the entire Absolute line except for Martian Manhunter. I'm gonna read I'm gonna read the volumes of Martian Manhunter, and then if I like it, I'll pick up the singles. It'll probably be more expensive by the time I do. So yeah, this is gonna be rough. My only Marvel pickup this week, Amazing Spider-Man 25. It's the continuation of the Death Spiral storyline, part 5. So there's 4 more issues in this, and I'm hoping it picks up. But I'll be dropping shorts on all the books I read this week to give you guys my thoughts. So yeah, Amazing Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man. It was my sister's favorite superhero, so we'll be always collecting them. A new one for me, which I haven't done in a while. Because I used to be into comics back when I was in high school like crazy. Nowadays, I'm kind of more picky about what I pick up. But this is a one that I'm looking forward to because it's a new kickoff for this line, that I'm gonna enjoy reading. A whole new storyline. Detective Comics issue 1107, and this is the new Trinity for Gotham in Batman, Green Arrow, and Canary. So I have not read Detective Comics in a while, so I'm looking forward to this. If you don't know, Detective Comics tend to be more psychological stories, while Batman main title just deals with Batman, Nightwing, etc. Detective Comics is kind of more like the whole Bat family in a way, but the stories are like deeper and more like psychological, and I really look forward to that. I picked up the first issue before I started this channel, but I got the second issue of Punisher, and this one I read the first one and it's really good. If you haven't, I'll give you a rundown where if you read Punisher's last comic run, at the end he was dealing with a lot of psychological things from a chip in his head, and here you're still dealing with the backlash of that. So they continue that storyline. Castle is dealing with like losing his memory, forgetting who he is, forgetting what he does, and asking one of his old friends to help him figure it out. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to see how this goes. And Jigsaw is one of Punisher's best villains, and he's trying to be the new Kingpin, which my guess is going to bring in a lot of other heroes from New York, like Spider-Man, Daredevil, etc. So expect a lot. I'm expecting some crossovers in this run. Another one that I missed the first issue on, and it pisses me off because it was right there, but I didn't pick it up. Phantom of the Opera from Universal Monsters, and I can't say enough good things about Universal with their horror franchises. They're so good, and the artwork in this is just so phenomenal. Like, look at that cover alone. And it's the A cover. Made me happy. And definitely need to find the first print A cover for this one too, because I'm gonna enjoy this. And from what reviews I've read so far on the universe on this run alone, they're saying this might be the best Universal Monsters. Only time will tell, but hey, I'm looking forward to it. The book of the week that everyone went crazy for. Like literally, they made so many covers, and my entire comic book store, both of them, both ran out of a lot of those covers. And number one was the Power Girl Black Cat. That one was the first one to go because of the Gooners. Spider-Man, Superman. Well, Superman, Spider-Man, issue 1, and I believe this one is the DC. Is the DC art run. So this month is DC, and next month I believe is going to be Marvel that's doing theirs. And I already, from the covers I've seen, it looks pretty insane. But this one generally, like, I believe it's Doc Ock and Lex Luthor that are teaming. No, Doc Ock and Brainiac. Yes, Doc Ock and Brainiac that are teaming up to go up against Superman and Spider-Man. They're like trying to create a virus to infect all of New York. And this, I don't know what else to say. It's Superman and Spider-Man, like the faces right now of their respective comic lines. Everyone knows Batman sells more. Batman is awesome. But I'm saying Superman movies got Superman super up there, and Brand New Day is about to come out. So, yeah, these two, as of right now, are the faces of each brand. And this is just a fun book. They're iconic characters. Like literally, they don't spend any time explaining wormholes, anything like that. They just get straight into the story. If you haven't picked this up, definitely go to your local LCS and pick it up. You'll really enjoy it, and I'm gonna enjoy reading the hell out of this because these two are two of my favorites. Batman's number one though. Batman's number one. And then for the Omni book that I picked up this week, that I'm surprised I haven't read. Nightfall. Batman's Nightfall Volume 1. I have Volume 2 coming out in the mail, and then Nightsend, I believe, is the third part of this one. I'm also about to go pick up on my local LCS because I thought it was just Nightfall Volume 3. I didn't know it was another volume, another name to it. So yeah. And guys, if you haven't read this, but you've read the Absolute Universe Batman run so far, pick this up because honestly, like, this is the embodiment of the inspiration behind that one. If you've seen The Dark Knight Returns, inspired that. I did not know that, but now that I've read it, I'm like, oh my god, I can see why Nolan was so freaking obsessed with Bane in that movie. And yeah, definitely go pick this up if you haven't already, because this is like an iconic Batman storyline. I'm probably gonna do a review on this once I'm done reading all 3 volumes, and then I'll release a video on it just to see. But hey, just letting you guys know that either tomorrow or the day after on Saturday, I'm gonna do an opening of a Perfect Order ETB and booster bundle. If you guys are interested, make sure you guys subscribe and hit that like button. Appreciate all of you. Those are my pickups for the week. Thank you. Peace.